So last week I made a video on a steam engine power plant using the create mod and some additional mods. And when I asked you guys, would you like to see a tutorial on this building that you see here, which is surrounding the entire power plant, many of you were actually interested. So this is a quick tutorial on how to make this surrounding building. And by the way, if you haven't checked out the original video, I highly recommend you do, so that you can make a complete build like this. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So the blocks required to make this build are cut limestone, polished cut limestone, deep slate pillar, and the ornate iron window, along with the deep slate tile stairs and also the polished cut limestone stairs. All of these blocks are from the create mod. So we first start by making an 11 high pillar on each of the corner, and basically where the two chunks meet, we are going to have a pillar made of 2 wide like this, and on the corners one block pillar which is total 11 blocks high. So once you have covered all of the sides with 11 high pillars like this, it's going to look something like this. Now we can start with the side, and this pattern is going to be common. On the bottom, place down a layer of polished cut limestone, and now we take our cut limestone, and in here we make a 4 high pillar like this. Now in the middle we have 3 high 4 wide ornate iron windows. So once that's done, place down another pillar of 4 high cut limestone and connect them in the middle using upside down polished cut limestone stairs. This will give it a nice texture. Now in the middle here, just have a 2 wide 3 high ornate iron window, again a cut limestone pillar, and finally here we are going to repeat the same pattern, 3 high 4 wide ornate iron windows with upside down stairs like this. So that's one layer done. Now on top here, place down 2 additional layers of cut limestone, and with that placed, you can repeat the exact same pattern that we made down here. Using world edit or construction want mod would be pretty useful or handy in this case. So once this entire side is done, it's going to end up looking something like this. Now we are going to repeat this exact same pattern on 3 more sides. So basically we are going to leave the back side and the front side where the door is going to be, and we are going to repeat this exact same pattern on the remaining 3 sides. So once the remaining 3 sides are done, it's going to look something like this. Now the back side is also similar with just one change, that the 2 wide window in the middle is going to go all the way up to show the contents of the lava tank, so that we can see the amount of lava there is in the tank from the outside. So just like this, make sure that the window goes all the way to the height of the lava tank. You can even make it go one higher if you want to. And aside from that, all of these steps are exactly the same. The windows are going to be like this, and in the middle there is going to be no other window, so just close it up, and on top here place down the upside down stairs like this. So that's the back side done. Now for the front side where the door is going to be, here just break out the 2 blocks where we normally place the windows. In here there's going to be the door, and the remaining 2 sides are kinda the same. So leaving 2 blocks, on the third place down upside down stairs, and in here andesite door goes well with this color scheme. So with the doors placed, now on the top we can complete it using the cut limestone. And now for the remaining top side, it's well the same as we did all the other sides, 4 2 and 4. Pattern goes round and round. So with all of the sides done, now the build should start looking something like this. And by the way, before we go in, just make sure to cover the cogwheels. There will be 2 cogwheels in here. Make sure to right click them with an andesite casing in order to make them flush with the wall. Now to make the outside look a little bit better, wherever there is deep slate pillar, just place down some deep slate stairs like this, and wherever there is the limestone pillar, or the limestone block, just place down the polished cut limestone stairs. And that should make a sturdy looking base on the entire outside of the building. Going on the inside here, now we need to separate these two parts. One where the boiler is and another one where the mechanical power is being converted into electric power. So for that, just place down a row of 4, then another 2, and cover the entire remaining area like this. Now in here, we're just going to place glass and close it up using cut limestone, and the very same thing on the other side. Just make sure that you are not disturbing any of the conveyor belts that have been placed, so don't accidentally break them or something like that. And now just cover it all up like this. Now on the remaining 2 blocks on the top, we are going to connect them, and down here with the cut limestone stairs, place them upside down like this to make a nice looking doorway. So from here you can access the boiler side of the room. On the top, I'm just going to place some glass blocks, the ornate iron glass blocks. The one below the conveyor will only go 3 high, the one in front of the conveyor will go 4 high in total, like this. And actually I'm going to raise it by 1 more. So when placing blocks on the top, it will become flush with the ceiling. So now we can connect both of these sides by placing down 2 wide cut limestone blocks going from one end to the other. So now the room looks something like this. I guess it works. And for the ceiling, you need deep slate tile and the deep slate tile stairs. Go 16 wide on the first layer, and for the second layer, place down a tile on both the sides. On top, start placing 16 stairs, once again going from one end to the other, but don't repeat the tile, just repeat the stair, so you will make a hollow looking pattern. So that's 2 done. Now place down 2 tiles, on top another stair, and once again just repeat the stairs, not the tile. So once again that goes all the way back like this. And finally on the 4th one, now we are going to repeat the stair and the tile. So come out like, make it 3 high, a deep slate stair on the top, and now repeat this entire pattern going all the way. So that should close it like this, and in the middle you should have open areas. Now we need to repeat this entire pattern 7 more times, because this is 32 blocks, 2 chunks in total, and it can be repeated 7 more times, making it a total of 8. So I'm going to use World Edit to do this, but yeah, it's pretty easy to make even when you are doing it manually. There. So that gives it a nice looking roof, and now the structure is nearly complete. You can place lights according to your needs. I didn't exactly have a nice design in mind, so I just placed some walls and covered with trapdoor, and you can easily use or basically automate it by placing down the wireless redstone switch like this. So that's how I did the lights. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, do press that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Peace out and stay safe.